Hey everyone, and welcome back to Open. Our last guest is an actress, comedian, and writer who has performed at legendary venues such as the Apollo, Gotham, and Caroline's. Her solo show, Confessions of a Massage Parlor Madam, has raised awareness about sex trafficking and assault. And she's a radio personality at 108 Soul and is co owner of the stand up comedy venue Comedy in Harlem. Everyone, please welcome the hilarious Nicky Sunshine.
Thank you, Rena.
I should have said welcome back
Yes.
because, bueno, we've had you on a couple of years in a row. No, not in a row, but like throughout my 18 years. I'm going on 18 years in May.
Wow.
And I recall having you on like in the beginning stages when we had cardboard for background.
Yeah, this was a lot smaller.
Yeah.
And I think it also doubled as somebody's apartment or something. it was interesting. I see the money is flowing. The pre-pandemic SBA loans, it did a lot for the studio.
Well, at least they invested it in lights, baby. Because,
Nice.
you know.
Upgrade.
Yeah. No, but I'm really saying all this to say that it's been really wonderful to be part of your journey, or at least to contribute to your journey in providing this platform for you to share where you are in every chapter, right? Because when we first had you on, you were just out there doing the comedy venues, doing your stand-up, and then we had you on to promote the Confessions of a Massage Parlor Madam, and now you're coming on as the co-owner of the only comedy venue in Uptown Manhattan that is making all kinds of noise. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. I'm leveling up. It's just, we're building.
Yeah, but you're leveling up, deliberately and with a purpose, because what I've seen you already accomplish with this venue is really, really nothing short of like miraculous. I mean, for lack of a better word, mi gente, it's dope.
Thank you. And my husband, Jamie Robertson, and I really were deliberate in that we wanted to put Latino and Black comics at the center, Black and brown, because all the other venues, it's a lot different.
Right.
So we're proud to be in Harlem. We're proud to claim the DEI landscape, and we're fulfilling a void because our customers keep coming back and they tell us how much they love it and how much the community needs it.
Yeah, well, it's not even about claiming it, it's about being it, right? Because they're claiming it by including it, whereas we just are. And so the fact that you're making it accessible, and I say accessible not only to the comedians, but to the audience as well, because it's somewhat affordable, all right? Because comedy could be a little expensive, right?
Yeah.
You go, you pay the cover, and then you got to pay drink minimums, and then I know you also offer food, which I love, because it's like serious, real food, real soul food,
Right.
I might add.
We have argued about the pricing, because a lot of times when you go to the comedy clubs downtown, it's a 2-drink minimum. And so by the time you just get drinks, it's like $25, $30. With us, it's a $14 minimum in food or drink minimum, because everybody doesn't drink, so you can get food, you can get alcohol, so we're very conscious about trying to keep it affordable for our people.
Right, and of course the location too, because 117, that's like off of Pleasant, but I don't know what that avenue is. It's near where the mall is.
Yes,
the
all
Costco
the way east,
and all of that.
all the way east, where the Italians threw the bodies in the river.
Right.
We're right by Rayo's too, so I shouldn't say that. All the way east.
She's a comedian, mi gente. She can't help herself. So,
Right.
Because the funny thing is that we all got it. All of us, you too. Don't act.
Yeah.
Right. But I just love that you offer these opportunities to upcoming comics.
Yeah.
I love that you have these themed shows, right? You have some that cater to women, some that cater to the African Americans, some that cater to the Latinos, some that are even open to the LGBTQIA community. I love that, because those are all entirely different audiences.
It's about diversity. We have our Wepa comedy series. featuring up and coming Latino comics from all across the country. We have Fresh Faces. So Fresh Faces is an opportunity for newer comedians that may have just started performing, that want a platform, that want to perform in front of an audience. We give them a chance too. And I give people chances. My husband gives people chances because somebody gave us a chance when we were new, when we weren't maybe as funny as we should have been. So it's there's a little something for everybody. And Ladies Night really is one of the most popular shows that we do. And yes, it's diversity, it's Black and brown, but it's also about giving women performers a leg up and a platform to really shine. So we're just excited about how our shows have been received, and we offer something different than what the other clubs are doing.
I know you even have like a Sunday after church comedy where it's like clean comedy.
We had to stop the church thing because what we realized is people aren't necessarily drinking vodka right after church, so it wasn't really profitable. Sorry, Jesus, but we had to put that on the back burner until we get some more blessings. I'm serious.
Oh my gosh. I have to say that I know you're serious. And the thing about it is like, oh, yeah, people. It's like you just went to church, sin again. No.
Right. But some people were in there drunk praising Jesus. And if that's what you do, hey, I've done it. I've done it. It's a different spiritual experience. Try it, Rena. No?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No judgment here. This is the judgment-free zone. Come on.
Judgment-free
zone. You heard what we were just talking about prior to this segment?
Hey.
We was talking about S&M and
I loved all of that. Of all of that. I've done a lot.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. I mean, hey, you wrote a freaking show about the confessions of a massage parlor madam.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wonder what that's about.
A lot. It's a lot going on in New York City, guys. And it's not all rated G. Surprise, surprise.
And you know what? But here's the thing. This is what I really appreciate, right? Even about the segment prior to this is that we're at a stage now where I don't really feel like we need to be operating with filters, right? I think there's this sense of like, let's just all be fully self-expressed and okay with the fact that this is my choice of expression, right?
Yeah.
Because right now we're living in a society where the cancel culture is censoring people, right?
Yeah.
And it's really concerning.
It's stifling. It's stifling to art. You want to be respectful to all groups. You don't want to, spread hate. But I of the mindset, let people express themselves, and express yourself without judgment. If that's your point of view, if that's what you're into, there's something for everybody under the sun, and I'm not here to judge it.
Right, and so like within the comedy genre, I feel like comedy has really taken a hit with this whole cancel culture where people feel like they can't really. I mean, they do, but it's almost like taking a risk. I mean, look at this guy Joe from the, that hosted the Golden Globes. Yeah. That comedian. I mean, he took a whipping after hosting that event.
Yeah, yeah. And we're in a different age, and I've performed, and a lot of comedy is based on types, and sometimes it's stereotypes. Oh, Black people eat fried chicken, he. But it's almost like some audience members are so conscious or so woke, they just can't let go and laugh. We're not. This isn't a Fortune 500 meeting. This is just, it's fun, it's games, but this is the era that we're living in, and sometimes you can face backlash that can really be debilitating to your career. Luckily for me, I have no career, so people don't really give a damn about what I say. People don't really care if I, make some remarks about Al Sharpton's hair because I have no career. No.
Right. No, well, I don't know that you don't have no career because you have your own venue, and that's the point, right?
Yeah.
Is you created a platform to have the freedom to say and do as you please.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And that includes, highlighting people who would normally be highlighted. I love that you have an open mic night too, right? We didn't mention that.
Yes, yes, we do open mics on Monday nights and Wednesdays, and we also do something different, interesting, called Stand Up and Work It Out, with Ariane Punter and Jamie Roberts, my husband, where people perform and then they get feedback from a professional. So someone that can kind of help you craft your set or give you pointers or a tag, so you're not just floating out there by yourself on the writing aspect of your set. So we do that.
Yeah, no, which is great because now you're dealing with all the different levels that we were discussing,
Yeah.
right? So I know we're highlighting Ladies' Night, particularly specifically after we end the segment, but let's just walk everybody through the different shows that are being offered towards the end of February and
Yes.
March.
Okay, so on February 24th, that's the last Saturday of the month, Ladies' Night, we have Mugga Phoenix. She was just added to the show. She's been on Orange is the New Black. She's a Bronx native, and she's really funny. She's actually a veteran of the stand-up game and was one of the pioneers over at Uptown Comedy Club. Uptown Comedy Club is the predecessor for black clubs in New York City. So we're excited to have her. Tony Bird, she's very popular, represents the LGBTQ community. She's going to be performing with us. So we have a really diverse lineup. GL Douglas, she's from New Jersey, a clean comic. And we also have Samantha Santos. So we have a really good, diverse lineup on the 24th. And then on the 25th, we do something called Sunday Night Live. Sunday Night Live is a show that's been running probably over 11 years. It's my husband, Jamie Roberts, he hosts. Both of us are comedians. Both of us are hosts. So that's something that people look forward to on Sunday. And certainly we have a lot of great shows coming up in March for Women's Month. We work with the HBCUs also to raise money for Hampton University, Howard University. So we're very much a part of the community to uplift Black scholars and voices and writers. And so if you want to check out our website, we have a lot going on. It's comedyinharlem.com, Comedy in Harlem on Instagram. We just had Flame Monroe, who was on tour with Dave Chappelle, huge in the LGBTQ community, sold out shows, and just every time we do a show, more people come and they're like, oh, we didn't know this was here. Well, how long have you been open? Oh, okay. It's really a vibe.
Right.
When you go to the other clubs, yeah, you're going to laugh. But when you come into Comedy in Harlem, I mean, from the music, the energy, people get up and dance.
Yep.
It's almost like church on steroids.
Yeah,
it's like expression of joy.
We went back to church.
Yeah.
No, well, it's its own culture, is what it is, because it's us. I've attended, and I know you've invited me to to be one of the first.
Rena's gonna perform, everybody. Rena's gonna try stand-up comedy, everybody. Spread the word.
I will, but we haven't set the date yet. But yes, I already committed, and she just put me on blast. So yes, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be fun.
Yes.
But I've attended, is what I'm saying, and I've had so much fun, especially on Ladies' Night. And I just love the whole the vibe of it, as you were saying. Like, it's kind of like being in a living room with your extended family, and everybody's vocal, which is who we are.
Yeah.
Right. And it's okay.
I think, especially in this political climate, in the day and age where so many different things are happening, AI and all of this new stuff, we need to amplify our voices.
Right.
Black and brown voices, women's voices, voices that, we have opinions.
Yep.
We have a point of view on that. What do you think about that?
Yep.
And I think it's really, really important for our culture, for our community, and for our democracy, for all different types of voices to be heard. So we love that, that it's more than comedy.
Yeah, you're socially conscious, which is what I dig. High five, sister. Yes, that's why you're here, and that's why we're doing this. And I love that you pass it forward. You pass it forward, not just to the next generation of comedians, but to the community as a whole, which is what we're discussing.
Yeah. We do free writing workshops sometimes. It's a lot of work, and my husband and I put in a lot of hours. Hopefully one day we'll start making some money.
Yeah.
But it's I love spending my time building what we're
Yeah.
building.
Yeah.
And for me, yeah, Hollywood mansions and shout out to the folks that have these amazing careers in Hollywood.
Right.
I really think what enriches my life
Yeah.
is community
Yes.
and people. Even
Yes.
knowing you.
Yes.
How many years we go back doing theater and stuff like that. So it's something grassroots in the performing aspect of it. That's just it really makes my life worth living.
Me too. It fulfills me too.
Yeah.
And thank you for closing like that. I mean, she's going to perform for us. So, after we just went to church, she's going to get, well, we still have to be a little censored.
Oh, no.
We're on
No
camera.
doubt, no doubt.
Ay, Dios mío. Pero everybody, Nicky Sunshine, my girl, Nicky Sunshine, co-owner of Comedy in Harlem. Don't go anywhere because she's going to perform for us after the break. You don't want to miss. Hey. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Open. We are here in our comedy corner, so let's give it up for Nicky Sunshine.
Hey, oye, mi gente. What's up? We in the Bronx. I love the Bronx because the Bronx is very diverse. It's international. And see, I'm international because my hair is from India and my nails were done by the Koreans and I got my breasts done in the Dominican Republic. So I'm international. That's right. That's right. I love wigs and weaves. Hair weave to me is like American Express. I just don't leave home without it. And this stuff is expensive, believe it or not. I don't let any of it go to waste. Last year I decorated my Christmas tree in hair weave. So this is money. Money is expensive. I love New York City. New York City is probably the best and the worst city in the whole world, I feel like. Have you guys noticed that there aren't enough public restrooms in New York City? It's like everywhere you go, when you try to use the bathroom downtown, they tell you the same thing. Oh, the bathroom's for customers. It's for customers. It's for customers. I had to pee so bad last week. I walked into a high-end bakery and walked out with a wedding cake. That's how bad I had to pee. It's outrageous. It's outrageous. Have you heard of this congestion pricing that they're doing? This is a new thing to squeeze money out of New Yorkers. So if you drive downtown, you have to pay like a surcharge or something like that. And it's sad. I heard this man, he was on television and he was saying that he drives his wife in to NYU Langone for cancer treatments. It cost him $78 from Staten Island daily with this congestion pricing. $78 daily to drive your wife into the city. And unfortunately, he's going to have to divorce this woman. That's what he's going to have to do. Because it's this that you can't, that's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. My friends, they love New York City. They want to come from DC and let's go out, the nightlife. Because New York City's big on nightlife. And I said, okay, fine. Went out to a nightclub with my girlfriends. They charged me $37 for one Long Island iced tea. $37. I looked at the bartender. I was like, this drink better mess me up real fast and clear up my foot itch for $37. I mean, what is going on? And then they have this bottle service. Have you heard of this? But who made that up? But that's where you pay $300 for the same bottle of vodka you could get at the corner liquor store for $30. Let me tell you, if I'm paying $300 for a bottle of vodka, it better have a message in it from Jesus with the winning lottery numbers for the next day. Come on, $300. This is ridiculous. Some people don't like that I put Jesus in my comedy routine. They think, that's inappropriate. Let me tell you something. My grandmother raised me to be a good Southern Baptist woman. She taught me in all your ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. That's what I do. I pray about everything. I was just walking into a store on Webster Avenue, and I was praying, and I said, Jesus, please let this Hennessy be on sale, Jesus. Please let this pregnancy test come back negative. Okay. Nobody's praying for negative pregnancy test, just me. I am married. I mean, that's a miraculous thing. That Jesus did it because I know I didn't do it. It was nothing that I did because I had a really tough time out on the dating scene. I really didn't date men. I sponsored guys. Anybody in here sponsored a man? It's like that Save the Children's commercial, for $20 a day, you too can date Tyrone. Help him pay his rent. Help him pay his child support. Call 1-800-BROKE-ASS today. Okay, all right. I had a tough time. I remember I dated a guy. He lied and said he was Native American. That was his excuse for living in a tent in the woods. I had to give a dude $100 to buy me a birthday gift. And guess what he bought me? A $50 Macy's gift card. This is crazy. You know, Earlier in the segment, I think we were talking, about sexy books, and I love it. I love women that are liberated sexually, and because I'm a sexually liberated woman. Some other people would call it something else with a H, but Rena said keep it clean. You know, I believe it or not, my parents have no idea. I have a college degree from Northwestern University, and I work in an erotic massage parlor. They had no idea that I have dribbled more balls than. Okay, we'll stop there because this is a clean show, and I know the people of the Bronx, they have other things to do. I'm Nicky Sunshine. Keep supporting Rena Valentine and Open, and support comedy in Harlem, and try comedy. Anybody can do this. Just get on the microphone and start talking crazy. That's what I do, and it works sometimes.
I don't need the mic.
Okay.
Nicky Sunshine!
Thank you.
Woo! We're going to have to do an open special after hours.
Yes.
Wepa!
Yes.
All right, you guys, once again, Nicky's going to be hosting Ladies Night Comedy Show on Saturday, February 24th, 7 p.m. at Comedy in Harlem, located at 508 East 117th Street in Manhattan. For tickets and more, you can visit comedyinharlem.com. And for more on Nicky, you can check her out at NickySunshine.com. We want to thank our guests. Look, our in-studio guests for being here with us. Thank you. That is our show today, mi gente. And thank you for tuning in. If you missed any part of the show, you can check out this episode throughout the weekend and 24 hours a day at BronxNet.tv. I'm Rena Valentine. And from all of us here at Open, may the universe provide paz, prosperity, y amor. And bueno, mi gente, happy Black History Month, oíste? All right. Woo!